Hello students, welcome to Target IES. I hope you are having wonderful day. Let us continue with our module 3 of building materials. And in this module, I am going to teach you entire chapter of cement. We have already finished cement mortar, lime mortar, aggregates. And in the very first module, what we have seen? We have seen bricks. We have seen bricks. इतने चैप्टर तो कवर हो चुके हैं, 4 चैप्टर कवर हो चुके हैं. नेक्स्ट चैप्टर विल बी सीमेंट एंड इन द नेक्स्ट मॉड्यूल आई एम गोइंग टू टीच यू concrete and there will be one more module in which I will be concluding remaining all topics as per syllabus sheet. Okay, so this will be a very important module because two questions for sure in ESE. Two questions for sure in ESE pre, that means 4 marks to pakka aayenge. If you are lucky, this can go up to 6 to 8 marks also. So let us concentrate on this chapter. 4 marks तो आ ही जाएंगे यार, 2 क्वेश्चन तो आते ही आते हैं हर साल सीमेंट से. सो कमिंग टू दिस सीमेंट, व्हाट इज सीमेंट? अरे यार, सीमेंट इज अ बाइंडिंग एजेंट. व्हाट इट इज अ बाइंडिंग एजेंट. एनी मटेरियल, देयर इज नो सच classification that you should call only this particular thing cement and that particular thing cement. Any substance which acts as a binding agent, we will call it as cement. If there are two things, if something is holding it tightly together, we will call it as what? If something is acting as a binding agent, we call it as cement. End of story. I hope you got it. So how to get this cement? Very simple. How to get this cement? काफी simple है प्रोडक्शन सीमेंट का. To manufacture this cement, we take two types of rocks. One is calcareous rocks, calcareous. दूसरा होता है argillaceous rocks, argillaceous rocks. Give one example. Calcareous rocks का example क्या हो जाएगा? Limestone हो जाएगा, which is high in calcium. Limestone. And one example of argillaceous, you can say shale. Okay, aluminum component, whatever you have, which will be more in this. So in cement, we will be having mixture of these two rocks, calcareous and argillaceous. So what we do, we make it into small pieces. That means we will be literally pouring these rocks and then we will be mixing it, okay, to the desired composition. After that, we will be heating it to a very high temperature. So इस process को हम क्या कहते हैं? Calcination कहते हैं. We heat it to a very high temperature and once we are heating it, we will be getting a product called as clinker. क्या आ जाएगा? Clinker आ जाएगा. See, this clinker, it gets hard very quickly. So to avoid that, we add little bit of gypsum. क्या add करते हैं? A small quantity of gypsum. When we add gypsum, it will act as a retarder. It will retard the setting time of your cement. Okay, and then we will be making it into powder. ये जो clinker है, उसको हम प्रेस करके पाउडर फॉर्म में बना देंगे एंड विल बी कॉलिंग इट एज सीमेंट. बैग्स में भर के भेज देंगे. आई होप इट इज वेरी क्लियर. सो हु इन्वेंटेड दिस सीमेंट? Cement was invented by Joseph Aspdin. He was not an engineer or a scientist. He was just a mason working in construction firm. So एक mason ने पहचाना है cement, which has revolutionized the entire world. I hope it is very clear for you. So cement was invented by Joseph Aspdin. In small examination, state PSU or ISRO type exam, you can get a bit like this. Who invented cement? What is answer? Joseph Aspdin. So Joseph Aspdin is basically from England and in around 1824 he invented this cement. So now coming to this cement. So the first classification of cement which you have to learn is Portland cement. ये जो पोर्टलैंड सीमेंट है और ऑर्डिनरी पोर्टलैंड सीमेंट है और इन जनरल वी जस्ट कॉल इट एज ओपीसी. सो व्हाट इज दिस ओपीसी? व्हाई वी आर कॉलिंग इट एज पोर्टलैंड सीमेंट? बिकॉज दिस सीमेंट, it looks like the texture, whatever, no, it looks like the stone which you will be finding in Portland. Portland कहाँ पे है बच्चों? Portland is in UK. You know the United Kingdom, right? Britain. So in this United Kingdom, there is a place called as Portland, and whenever you are doing the quarrying, no, the stone जो भी बाहर पड़ता है, it looks similar to that of cement. That's why this cement is called as Portland cement. I hope it is very clear. And how to manufacture it? Just like what I have told above, वैसे ही manufacture करते हैं. And it has important classification. In construction purpose, we use 3 grades of Portland cement: 33 grade, 43 grade and 53 grade. So this number, it specifies its compressive strength at the end of 28th day. काफी important है bit. Remember, what does the number specifies? It specifies the compressive strength at the end of 28th day. But this table is very important. You should remember what should be the strength at the end of 3rd day, 7th day and 28th day. Very important. For third day, what is the strength? 16 MPa. 7th day 22 MPa, and 28th day obviously it is a grade 33, so 33 MPa. Coming to 43, obviously what will be the strength at the end of 28th day? That will be 43. For remaining it is 23 and 33. For 3 days 23, 7 days 33. याद रखोगे ना, भूल मत जाओ. This is very important table. And now coming to 53 grade, you know obviously at the end of 28 days the strength of this cement should be 53 megapascal. Coming to 3 days 27 and 7 days it should be 37. I hope it is very clear, right? याद रखोगे. एंड दिस ओपीसी का क्लासिफिकेशन कहाँ पे दिया हुआ है? देयर इज वन मोर क्लासिफिकेशन दैट इज फ्रॉम A to F based on 28 day compressive strength, and that classification is given in IES 10262. आपको बस कोड बुक का नाम याद रखना है. नो नीड टू गो इन डिटेल, नो नीड टू रीड in detail this classification. बस एक classification याद रख लो. You just have to remember this classification and you should be knowing what should be the strength at the 28th day, 7th day and 3rd day. Very important. Now coming to ingredients, I have told you it has two types of stones. One is argillaceous, second one is calcareous. So in these stones we will be having different compositions again, right? Stone is not just one composition, it will have different compositions. So obviously whenever you are mixing it, we'll be having different compositions of lime, silica, alumina, iron oxide, and we'll be also having magnesia, sulfur and alkalis. See, these alkalis are not good. You might have heard right? Alkalis last chapter में भी हमने पढ़ाया था. कहाँ पे पढ़े थे हम लोग? ब्रिक्स में पढ़े थे ना, alkalis, about alkalis. I hope you remember it. So the limit is very less. You should not have more than 1%. If you have this alkali, you will be seeing efflorescence and cracking of your cement. Not good. Now let us start from the first, lime. We have to remember this composition also. Lime का composition कितना रहता है? Basically 60 to 65% रहता है in ordinary Portland cement. So you can go in the range of 62%. Okay, so lime is very good. It gives you strength and also imparts soundness to my cement. Okay, coming to silica. Silica क्या करता है? Obviously it gives strength, but if you have excess of silica, then your setting of cement will be slow. Your setting of cement क्या हो जाएगा? स्लो हो जाएगा. फास्ट से सेट नहीं होगा, ज्यादा टाइम लेगा सेट होने के लिए. I hope it is very clear. And what is the composition? 17 to 25%, around 22% रहेगा. Alumina 3 to 8%, generally it will be 5%. Alumina means Al2O3. Whenever you see alumina, what does it gives? It gives quick setting. If it is in excess क्या हो जाएगा? Strength आपका कम जाएगा. Alumina gives you plasticity as well as it is responsible for quick setting. Always remember this. Okay, always remember this. Now coming to iron oxide, around 0.5 to 4% तक रहेगा. In general it is 3%. It gives color. Okay, iron oxide का क्या है? It gives color and it also helps in fusion of different ingredients. I hope it is very clear. And now coming to magnesia, obviously magnesia is also similar to that of iron oxide. 0.5 to 1.3% तक रह सकता है. Okay, so generally maximum it can go up to 2% or you can make it around 1%. So it imparts what? It imparts color and it also gives certain amount of hardness. ज़्यादा नहीं रहना चाहिए. If it is excess, nothing is good in excess. If something is in excess, especially magnesia, you can expect cracks in your mortar and concrete. I hope it is very clear. And sulfur is good when you consume in small amounts. If in large amounts, again it is not good. If you are taking around 1%, it will make cement sound. Volume change होने नहीं देगा. Done? याद रखोगे, very important है, कभी मत भूल जाना. There is a very important note here. You can see, you can take a screenshot if interested. ये भी याद रख लो. Now coming to functions of ingredients. See, I need not teach you because I just gave you a rough idea, right? What each ingredient does. That is more than enough. You need not study this in detail. अगर आप देख लेते हो तो अच्छी बात है. You can take a screenshot. But as whatever I have explained, that's more than enough. One thing you have to remember, I have told you what is the highest composition in your cement. That is lime, no, CaO. It gives good strength and soundness. But if your lime content keeps on increases, okay, if you are increasing the lime content to some 75%, 80%, then क्या हो जाएगा? Cement unsound हो जाएगा, because You know, lime has a property of expanding. So obviously, soundness means obviously your cement is expanding and it is not good. I hope it is very clear, right? So what will happen when the cement expands? The concrete whatever you are making, what will happen to it? It will disintegrate, अलग हो जाएगा. Common sense की बात है. I hope you are getting it right. So lime is good, but if you are increasing the composition, then obviously it is bad and your cement will expand and disintegrate. Okay, I hope it is very clear. याद रखोगे. And this one, calcium sulfate. What is this calcium sulfate? अरे यार, calcium sulfate कुछ भी नहीं होता है. We are adding it in the form of gypsum. Gypsum ही calcium sulfate है. So what we are doing, we are adding it in the form of gypsum. Why? To increase the initial setting time of cement. Cement क्या होता है, काफी जल्दी set हो जाता है. If cement is setting very fast, how will we able to work? Because you are mixing this cement, then you are using it to place the cement at some other location, right? I hope you are getting it. So we need some initial setting time so that we can transport that concrete or mortar to the place of construction and place it. Half an hour to aapko chahiye, right? So that's why we are adding calcium sulfate. But there will be places where we need our cement to set very fast. 5 minutes में set हो जाना चाहिए. For some repair works or underwater works or whatever works depending upon the nature, if you want your cement to set very fast, obviously gypsum मत ऐड कर दो, जल्दी से set हो जाएगा, right? Not only that, we can also alter some amount of composition so that it sets fastly. We will see it in types of cement. Okay, so next let us see what is cement clinker. I have told you, whenever you are heating it, calcination, आपको क्या मिल रहा है end product? Calcination का end product will be getting cement का clinker. Okay, we'll be getting cement ka clinker. See this clinker, right? We can roughly classify the mixture whatever it is clinker into box compound. Okay, the compounds whatever are present, we are calling them as box compound, and I am classifying it as alite, bilite. Obviously what should be the third one? Alite आ गया, bilite आ गया, obviously silite, and fourth one will be phyllite. Okay, so alite, bilite, silite, phyllite. Alite means C3S, bilite means C2S, silite means C3A, and phyllite means C4AF. Okay, alite, bilite, silite and phyllite. Okay, इसे हम कहते हैं box compound because box ने classify किया है. So these 4 compositions of clinker, whenever you are mixing this calcareous and argillaceous rock, आफ्टर मिक्सिंग क्लिंकर बन रहा है. क्लिंकर का कॉम्पोजिशन क्या है? C3S, C2S, C3A, C4AF. We are calling this as box compound, and formula, to be precise, the exact formula is something like this. Even though we are denoting it as C3S, what does this mean? C means calcium oxide, so C3 means C3CaO, and S means SiO2. Okay, I hope it is very clear. Bilite means C2S, right? So that means 2CaO and 1 SiO2. Okay, and silite means C3A, right? C3A, that means 3CaO and 1 Al2O3, aluminum, right? Al2O3. And phyllite, it is C4AF. So what it is? It is nothing but 4C, that means 4CaO, 1A, that is Al2O3, and 1F, which is Fe2O3, iron oxide, Fe2O3. I hope it is very clear. So tricalcium silicate, dicalcium silicate, tricalcium aluminate, and tetracalcium aluminoferrate. Okay, I hope it is very clear. Now coming to the first compound, which is C3A, tricalcium silicate. So composition कितना रहेगा? It will be around 40%. याद रख लो, it is about 40%. हाईएस्ट कॉम्पोजिशन इसी का रहता है, 25 to 50% तक रहता है, 25 to 50% तक रहता है. C3S, highest composition what we have in your clinker? C3S, how much? 25 to 50%. And this gives, याद रख लो, this gives early strength. याद रख लो, C3S is mainly responsible for 7-day strength and hardness. Very important bit, which gives early strength? C3S. Okay, for 7-day strength, who is responsible? C3S. Okay, and it will make the clinker easy to grind. Because of this C3S, it is easier to grind, and this is the main responsible for resistance for freezing and thawing of cement. Okay, it gives lot of resistance, it will not allow your cement to freeze or for thawing action. I hope it is very clear, right? So C3S is very important. C3A लिख दिया मैंने गलती से, C3S, sorry for that mistake. C3S very important compound. It gives early strength. 7-day strength mainly depends on what? Your tricalcium silicate, which is C3S. Remember, now coming to dicalcium silicate. See, early strength is because of tricalcium silicate. So late strength किसकी वजह से आएगा? It is because of dicalcium silicate. In general, it will be around 32%. So it is basically 25% to 40%. Second highest composition रहता है इसका. So around 32% you can take. Remember, it hydrates very slowly. So it hydrates and hardens slowly and takes long time to add the strength. So the final strength of your cement, whatever, no, it is because of dicalcium silicate. After 1 year जो भी strength आता है ना, it's basically because of this dicalcium silicate. Okay, so it also imparts resistance to chemical attacks, but it renders clinker hard to grind. So C2S क्या कर रहा है? It makes clinker hard to grind, whereas C3S, it is making clinker easy to grind. These are the small differences which you have to observe and you should make note of in your mind. Okay, so remember, it gives long-term strength, and at early stages less than a month, C3 as this C2S, no, it has no influence, literally very less influence on strength and hardness of your cement. याद रख लो, very important bit है, right? And next is C3A. C3A. C3A in general you will be having 5 to 11%, and you can take around 10% approx. Okay, so this is responsible for flash set of your cement. If cement you want to set immediately, that means within some time itself, 5 minutes में अगर आपको set करना है, so that would be because of C3A. It is the responsible for flash set of your cement. याद रख लो, it is responsible for flash set of your finely ground clinker. To avoid that only, to avoid this flash set, to avoid the effect of C3A, what we are doing, we are adding 2 to 3% by weight of gypsum. I hope it is very clear, right? So why we are adding gypsum? So that this C3A जो भी compound बन रहा है clinker में, it will make it to set flash. Okay, that means it will make it to set very fastly. To avoid it, we are adding some amount of gypsum. Okay, so this tricalcium aluminate, it is responsible for initial setting of our cement. Done? याद रखोगे. And this is a very important bit. C3A is the quickest of all compounds to react with water. Which compound is the quickest to react with water? C3A is the quickest to react with water. And heat of hydration भी काफी ज़्यादा है. See, what is heat of hydration? Obviously, you need certain water, right, to react with cement to form the cement paste. So this reaction of cement and water, we are calling it as reaction or hydration. We are calling it as hydration. This is exothermic, and it releases certain amount of heat. So that heat I am calling it as heat of hydration. I hope it is very clear, right? Heat of hydration of C3A will be more than that of C3S, and C3S will be more that of C2S. I hope it is very clear, right? I hope it is very clear. याद रखोगे. Next is C4AF, tetracalcium aluminoferrite. What is the next compound? C4AF, tetracalcium aluminoferrite. In general, it will be around 8 to 14%. You can consider it as 9% average. Okay, and it is also responsible for flash set, but generates less heat. It is also responsible for flash set similar to that of C3A, because this is C4AF. No, it also has aluminum, so it is also responsible for flash set, but it generates less heat compared to that of C3. Okay, and remember this, rising C4AF content reduces strength slightly. These are the important points which you should remember, and if you remember this, more than enough, you will be able to answer the questions coming from Box compound. Okay, now let us see the next one, which is hydration of cement. What is hydration of cement? Obviously, there is some chemical reaction between cement plus water, no, to form the cement paste. We are calling this reaction as hydration of cement, and this is exothermic, so certain amount of energy is liberated. Certain amount of energy as heat form is being liberated. Okay, I hope this is very clear, right? And whenever you are doing mass concreting, for example, in case of dams, you will be dumping lot and lot of cement, right? Agreed or not? So what will happen? There will be lot of energy being released. More the amount of cement, obviously more will be the energy which is being released, right? More the amount of heat energy it has to release. So क्या हो जाएगा? Because of this energy, there could be cracks formed. There could be cracks formed in your structure. So in that type of conditions where you are basically going for mass concreting and using lot of cement together, basically low heat cement हम use करते हैं. Low heat cement, it produces low heat. Okay, by varying the composition you can produce this low heat cement. We'll study that in detail later on, but I hope you are getting a knowledge of what is happening in hydration of cement, right? I hope it is very clear, right? Now comes the very important bit, how much water you should add for this hydration. See, to form the CSH gel, okay, to react your cement with water and to form this CSH gel, your calcium and this silica का whatever with water का bond जो form हो रहा है, CSH gel form हो रहा है, for that 23% by weight of cement is added. कितना ऐड करना है? 23% by weight of cement. 23% by weight of cement you should add. And you should also add 15% extra water. Why? Because there will be some pores, to fill these pores we have to fill this gel pores we have to add 15% extra of water. So total how much percent you are adding? 23% for reaction, 15% for filling the gel pores. So total 38% by weight of cement you should add water, so that this reaction will be possible. Hydration of cement is possible. If you are not adding this much amount of water, obviously whatever cement paste you are forming, no, uska utna strength nahi rahega and you will not get your desired end product. I hope you got the concept. And there is two important terms which you might have heard so far. One is setting, दूसरा है hardening. See, both are completely different terms. Setting and hardening are completely different terms. Hardening means gain of strength. Strength is coming to your cement. Cement paste क्या हो रहा है? With respect to time, it is getting hardened. That means it is getting more strength. That is, my cement paste with respect to time, it can take more loads. I hope you are getting it right. With respect to time, it is gaining the strength. What is this setting? Setting means just conversion of cement paste from plastic to stiff solid state. See, cement paste कैसा रहेगा? Obviously it will be in a plastic state, right? It will be in a flowing state, cement paste. But with respect to time, what is happening? It is solidifying into semi solid and to stiff solid state. Agreed or not? So that phase of conversion from plastic to stiff solid state, I am calling it as setting. Sorry for that. Let me drink some water. Okay, so what is setting? It's just plastic state to solid state conversion को हम setting कहते हैं, setting of cement. Hardening means gaining of strength. We are talking about gaining of strength. I hope it is very clear, right? And hardening of C3S is solely responsible for gain of strength at 28 days by growth of interlocking CSS gel. This is a very important bit. हमेशा याद रख लो. And long term strength क्यों है? Long term strength is because of C2S. C3S initial strength at 28 days. जो भी crushing strength आपको आ रहा है 28 days पे. For OPC 33 grade, what is the crushing strength? 33 MPa. Why we are getting 33 MPa? Because of C3S only. I hope it is very clear, right? And this is a very important bit. The rate of hydration increases with increase in fineness of cement. If cement is very fine, okay, if the size of cement is very less, then the rate of hydration will be very high. And remember the rate of hydration also. Rate of hydration कौन सा है? Fast, सबसे fast कौन react करता है? C4AF followed by C3A followed by C3S and C2S. Okay, and remember what is giving highest heat of hydration? That will be C3A. Okay, I hope this is very clear. This is rate of reaction. This is rate at which your compounds, box compounds will be reacting to water. C4AF greater than C3A greater than C3S and greater than C2S. Done? याद रखोगे? Next is manufacturing of cement. Manufacturing of cement, as I have told you, it is very simple. What you do? We will first make cement स्लर्री. हाउ टू मेक सीमेंट स्लर्री? कैल्सेरियस रॉक्स एंड आर्जिलेशियस रॉक्स को अच्छे से मिक्स कर लेंगे. See, there is two ways you can manufacture cement. One is dry process, other is wet process. In dry process, just we'll be varying the composition of calcareous and argillaceous rocks. But here what we are doing, calcareous argillaceous rocks plus water. We are adding water and making it as paste. We are making it as paste, or to be precise, slurry. Advantage क्या रहेगा? When you are mixing water and making it as a paste, we can decide the composition very easily. Okay, we can decide how much composition of calcareous and argillaceous you should exactly send to form your I'm sorry, I have certain cold. Sorry for that. So whenever you are having this calcareous paste and argillaceous paste, we can decide the composition very easily. We can decide how much we have to mix very easily. But here we cannot have that much amount of what control in your mixture of cement. But the good thing is, in the dry process we need less energy, because at the end we need cement powder, right? So all the water whatever you are adding, it should be evaporated, so more fuel is required. So in wet process it is more expensive. Even though you have better control, it is very expensive, because you have to remove all the water from the cement paste and you have to give cement powder at the end. Whereas in dry process, as you are not adding water to make slurry, I'm very sorry, as you are not adding much water to make the slurry, you need less amount of fuel to evaporate and make the cement paste or cement powder. I hope it is very clear. Sorry, my health is not good. I have cough and cold, and this is not the right time also. No, there is lot of pandemic going on outside, and I can't sit in home. I have to go to office every day, and there will be lot of people coming to office, and there will be lot of people coming to office daily. I'm very scared, actually very scared, even to go to office, because times are not good. Corona बहुत ज़्यादा फैल रहा है, and obviously I have elderly people at my home, so I have to be even more careful. बहुत 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 बुरा condition है, I can see that. And in my office there are many people who are getting this corona. Thank God no one is serious, but many people are getting corona, and they are taking 1 2 weeks rest and then they are coming back. But thank God no one has been died, at least in my office. But some of their family members have. Some of their family members have. So I don't want it to happen in anyone home. So please, students, be careful, be in your home. Make sure that your parents are also wearing mask. Okay, 10 रुपए के मास्क के लिए कंजूसी मत बताओ. And no to cotton masks. Don't wear those cotton masks. Cloth mask मत पहनो. Make surgical, wear that surgical mask and N95 masks only, even though they are expensive. This is a very hard time. Okay, this is a very hard time. Even if you are giving just 10 rupees for a mask, so that will be like 300 rupees per month. No, 2 3 महीनों की बात है, वैक्सीनेशन सबका हो जाएगा. So till then, better you spend that money and buy those masks. Yeah, let us not keep our parents' health at risk. Even if you are going out, no, you can spread it to your parents. आपको कुछ नहीं होगा, but your parents can suffer. So let us use masks, behave like a good citizens, and moreover घर के काम खुद कर लो. मैंने तो मेरे काम वाली को भी मना कर दिया आने के लिए, because I am scared. Even though I am careful, if someone comes into my home and spread, what is the use? That's why I'm not allowing anyone to come to my home also. Okay, so घर का काम सारा मैं ही कर ले रहा हूँ. I am doing all the work. I am cooking, I am cleaning my home. That's why I'm unable to concentrate well on videos these days. कम आ रहे हैं ना. Even though my health is bad, I'm not taking any help. So you to be careful. This is very crucial time for us, and moreover, this is still like in process, right? Coronavirus is still increasing. So let us be very careful, students. Okay, let us be very careful. Nothing is more important than your good health. So be in home, prepare well. Exams postpone होते हैं तो अच्छी बात है, नहीं भी होते हैं तो कोई problem नहीं. We hope by the time your ESE pre happens, this pandemic will be over and you can give your examination. If pandemic continues and आपका vaccination नहीं होता है, most probably आपका vaccination होने के chances कम है, so exam could be delayed, but we'll talk about it later on. But if your vaccination drive is complete in India by the month of July 18, very much possible your exam will be happening at the same time. So sit in home, prepare well. Okay, prepare well. See here, in manufacturing of cement there will be three zones. One is evaporation zone, दूसरा होता है calcination zone and clinkering zone. Evaporation zone में क्या करते हैं, once this cement slurry whatever is coming, right, it has water, we are evaporating that water out, so there will be nominal temperature, ज़्यादा नहीं रहेगा. Next is calcination zone. Here the temperature will be very high because the main reaction will be in this zone. Calcination zone में main reaction होगा. Okay, if there is certain amount of water left, that will be also evaporated, and whatever reaction between argillaceous and calcareous rocks are there to form a box compound will be happening in this calcination zone. And finally we will be having clinkers formation in this clinkering zone, and clinker को हम क्या करते हैं, we will making into powder form and we will be getting our powdered cement. I hope it is very clear, right? याद रखोगे. So there are two ways we can manufacture cement. One is dry process, other is wet process. Which is more economical? Dry process is more economical. Wet process में क्या होता है, as you are adding more water, more fuel is required so that that water could be evaporated. But in wet process, as we have it in slurry form, we can control the composition very well. Okay, we can get the accurate cement whatever we need in wet process, but dry process is economical, so obviously we'll be going for dry process. Okay, we'll be going for dry process. What is the only change between these two diagrams? This water, we are adding water and making it slurry. That is the only difference in your wet process and dry process. After that almost it is same. After that it is almost same. Okay, done. याद रखोगे. Now coming to field test of cement, how to know whether cement is good or bad. See, whatever your cement getting in bags, no, first observe the color. It should be in which color? Greenish gray. What is the color? Gray mat कहना, you should say greenish gray. Light gray, greenish tint रहता है. Even though it is gray, you can see a light green tint. And this is a very important thing. Whenever you are inserting your hand in cement bag, you should find it as smooth, you should feel it as cool, and whenever you are inserting this hand in your bag, no, make sure that cement is cool, not hot. Okay, and it should also smooth in texture. Next important bit, this is very important bit, very important bit. What is the weight of one cement bag? Cement bag का weight कितना रहता है? In general it will be 50 kg. What is the volume of it? 35 liter. 35 liter, or you can say in meter cube, that will be 0.035 meter cube. याद रखोगे. And what is the density of cement bag? Density of cement bag will be 1500. Okay, actually it is 1440 kg per meter cube. If you remember well and good, or else approx याद रख लो 1500 kg per meter cube, and specific gravity is 3.15. Very important है, ये सब आपको याद रखना है. And whenever you are using water to make this cement paste, no, make sure that water whatever you are using, no, it should be of good quality. एक basic rule है, the water whichever it is good for humans to consume, that is good for making concrete. Okay, if you can drink that water, you can use it for making concrete. Simple सी बात है. Or making that cement paste. So what are the permissible limits of the water whatever you are using? For organics, it should not cross 200 mg per liter. Inorganic content should not be more than 3000 mg per liter. Sulfates, it should not be more than 400 mg per liter. Chlorides, it should not be more than 2000 mg per liter for plain cement work. And if you are using for RCC, reinforced cement concrete, as there is reinforcement, that means steel bars रहते हैं, it could be corroded because of these chlorides. That's why the limit is only 500 mg per liter. And suspended matter should not be greater than 2000 mg per liter. So these are the worst limits, and you have to remember this. Organic 200, inorganic 3000, sulfates 400, chlorides 2000 for plain, and 500 for RCC, and suspended matter is 2000 mg per liter. And there is very important thing which is called as lime saturation factor. एक formula है, we have to remember this formula. CaO minus 0.7 SO3 divided by 2.8 SiO2 plus, remember this formula, 1.2 Al2O3 plus 0.65 Fe2O3. So CaO minus 0.7 SO3 divided by 2.8 SiO2 plus 1.2 Al2O3 plus 0.65 Fe2O3. So इसका जो रेशियो बन रहा है, it should not be greater than 1.02 and should not be less than 0.66. So it should be in the range of this 0.66 to 1.02. याद रखोगे. Not only this, the ratio of Al2O3 and Fe2O3 alone, it should not be less than, it shall not be less than how much, 0.66. It shall not be less than how much, 0.66. याद रखोगे. And whatever insoluble residue you have in this cement, no, it should not be more than 4%. So the residue, the impurities, it should not be more than 4%, and weight of magnesia should not be more than 6%. All these bits are very important. याद रख लो. And total loss of ignition when you are heating, right, it should not be more than 5%. Loss of ignition should not be more than 5%. And there is one small bit on sulfur. This is also very important. याद रख लो. The sulfur, whatever is present in the form of sulfur anhydride, it should not be more than 2.5% when C3A is less than 5%. And it should not be more than, the sulfur content in the form of sulfur anhydride should not be more than 3% whenever your C3A is greater than 5%. Okay, whenever it is greater than 5%, it should not be more than 3%. These are the limits for sulfur content. Remember it. Okay, so there are certain lab tests of cement to tell whether the cement is good or not. We have certain lab tests. The first test is consistency. Consistency क्या कहता है? It gives us how much water we should add, to make a consistent cement paste. Okay, I hope it is very clear, right? So it gives this test estimate quantity of water to be added to make a consistent cement paste of plastic nature. In this you will be having a VCAT apparatus. क्या रहेगा? VCAT apparatus रहेगा. So basically there will be a needle. So you just have to let the needle go, and what it should do is whether obviously let us try to understand, you are adding water to this cement, right? Cement paste बन रहा है. So this cement paste, what it will do, obviously needle क्या है, आराम से अंदर चले जाएगा. So if the needle is penetrating up to 5 to 7 mm from bottom, then we will be calling as, okay, this water level, whatever it is, no, it is good enough. Okay, we will be calling it as the water required to make my cement paste. I hope it is very clear, right? In general, it will take 5 to 7 minutes to penetrate up to this level. Okay, 5 to 7 mm from bottom tak penetrate karna hai. So what is the water you required to make this cement paste so that my needle will be easily going to this depth? So that water level I am calling it as normal consistency. In general, it will be around 30%. Okay, I hope you remember this. Now coming to setting time. So there are two setting times. One is initial and second one is final. Same test hai, no change, but the water what you will be adding will be 0.85 p. Whatever water content you got in the above test, consistency test, uska 0.85 हम ले रहे हैं. We are mixing it with that much amount with cement and cement mortar paste जो भी बन रहा है. In that I am penetrating a needle. Okay, I am penetrating a needle, and from the top it should reach same 5 to 7 mm from bottom. That is, from the top it will be, basically it will be 40 mm, right? So from the bottom it is 5 to 7. That means from the top 33 to 35 mm वो penetrate करेगा, and we'll be measuring the time of this penetration. So in general, for ordinary Portland cement, that is 30 minutes. For quick setting cement, that will be 5 minutes, right? याद रखोगे, simple सी बात है. And if you have low heat cement, this setting time will be less than 1 hour. याद रख लो, for ordinary Portland cement it is 30 minutes. For low heat cement it should be 1 hour. याद रखोगे, नहीं भूलोगे ना? So initial setting time you should try to measure using the same apparatus, but water content कितना रखोगे? 0.85 p रखोगे. Done. Now let us see the next one, which is final setting time. Same test, but previously we have used needle, but now we are using a annular attached ring above it. Okay, there will be a disc type around 5 mm dia, and you will be trying to penetrate it. From the top it should not be penetrating more than 0.5 mm. Then we will be calling it as finally setting. Okay, the final set हो चुका है इसका. I hope it is very clear, right? So in general, for ordinary Portland cement it is 10 hours. If you are taking quick setting cement, that will be 30 minutes. If low heat cement, it is again around 10 hours. I hope it is very clear बच्चों, याद रखोगे. Next is soundness test. Soundness test क्या देगा? It will give how much volume change my cement paste is undergoing. There are two tests. One is leach at layer and second one is autoclave. Leach at layer, you might be remembering, right? Like this कुछ रहेगा. We'll be casting cubes of cement and we'll be pasting here, right? And then we'll be inserting it in water, right? Hot water basically. And then we'll be measuring what is the change in its size. We'll be measuring what is the change in size here. याद है ना आपको? Same thing है. So basically this you have to remember what is the consistency of cement paste we are using here, that is 0.78 p. For initial setting time it was 0.8 p, but for leach at layer test to measure the soundness it is 0.78 p. याद रखोगे? This is very important. Leach at layer test, whatever we have, no, it measures only excess line, the expansion due to excess lime. Whereas autoclave method, na, it detects expansion due to lime and magnesia both. A very important bit which you have to remember always. Okay, याद रखोगे. And strength test कैसे करोगे? Obviously you will be casting some cubes of cement. Basically size कितना रहेगा? 70.6 mm, or you can say 7.06 centimeters. So you will be casting 9 cubes of 1:3 ratio, 1 cement and 3 sand का एक क्यूब बना दोगे, and you will be compressing it. And you know what should be the compressive strength, right? So for OPC at 28 days 33, and for other things, for example 43 it should be 43, for 53 it should be how much? 53. Okay, याद रखोगे. Similarly I have given for different types, just have a look, then correlate with them. कैसा strength बढ़ रहा है for different types of cement, just correlate with them. Okay, tensile strength, it is similar. We will be using briquette test or split tensile test. Generally it will be less, it will be only 10 to 15% of compressive strength. Okay, done. Next is finesse test. Finesse test कैसा measure करोगे? You can use the sieves. Generally 90 micrometer sieve पे हम sieve करेंगे cement को, and you can measure what is the residue which is remaining on this sieve. Or you can also go for this test, specific surface area. You can also measure specific surface area, and specific surface area of OPC it should be in the range of 225. Very important bit. And for rapid hardening cement it should be even finer, so it should be 325 meter square per kg. इतना area रहना है. Okay, and for Portland pozzolana cement it is 300. At least remember for OPC which is 225 meter square per kg. Done. याद रखोगे. And what are the tests you can give when you can get the specific surface area? That is air permittivity test, Wenger turbidity method, etc. Done. याद रखोगे. Now let us see types of cement. See, I am in a hurry, I have to go to office. So high alumina cement we will continue, this type of cement we will continue in the next module. And in the next module chota hi hai, like it's hardly like one page left, just types of cement is left, and then we can go to concrete. So in the next module, which will be module number 4 of building materials, I will finish the entire cement, which is just types of cement left. Type of cement देख लेंगे, as well as concrete भी देख लेंगे. Concrete entire chapter will finish in the next module of building materials. Have a nice day. See you in next module.